Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting things off a little bit differently. Usually I have my makeup done, but I'm filming this before I go to work, and so I figured you guys wouldn't mind. It's a new thing we're trying. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I was so kindly sent a new palette from a new indie brand. So if you guys want to hear my thoughts, then just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. This month is wild. In September we're moving, and I'm almost like 2 months away, actually less than 2 months away from having my first baby. So lots of changes going on here. I just want to keep you guys updated in case this is your first time on my channel, but I do love to focus on new makeup and testing out whether it is tan girl friendly, because when I first got on YouTube, I had such a hard time finding reviews and swatches on people with my skin tone. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, feel free to subscribe. I post quite often. I'm trying to do like 2 videos a week right now just cuz, but I do usually post more than that. Without further blabbering, let's get into it. So I'm so excited because my friend Angie actually got this palette in PR from Geologie Cosmetics, and I went and checked them out, and this is a Australian-based indie brand. I believe the owner is actually a geologist. I'll have to double check. I feel like I remember them saying that. And so it says, head to Pilbara and discover your earth-inspiring soul. Includes 1 duochrome, 2 shimmery foils, 1 duochromatic topper, and 6 highly pigmented mattes. This is animal test-free and vegan. It's PETA certified, and this has a 24-month shelf life. So I thought it would be so fun to show you guys like a little unboxing, show you the packaging, show you some swatches, create an eye look, give you guys my first impression thoughts. Like I said, I'm getting ready to move, so I have a little stash of palettes behind me that I haven't shown on my channel yet. So my whole goal in the next week or 2 before we move is to try and get through as many palettes as I can, just so I have content while we're in the process of setting everything up at our new house. But this is what the inside of the palette looks like. This is really cool. It's a little bit of a different shape. As you can see, the geo theme is strong in this palette, and it's so cute. Okay, so here is a close-up of the shades. And you guys will have to leave me a comment down below and let me know if you have heard of this brand, if you've seen Angie's video. I know Heather Austin and Kara also made videos, and so yeah, here I am on the bandwagon making my own video on this palette. But yeah, I thought it was so kind that they offered to send it to me because I was definitely interested, but you guys know how many palettes I have. So. Okay, so here are the swatches of the palette. I will say it definitely swatched kind of lighter than I was expecting, but I feel like the palettes I've reviewed in the last couple of weeks, even though they've swatched kind of lightly, they perform really well on my eyes. So we'll wait and see what we think, but these are the shades. So we have, oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher these. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna butcher these names. Hopefully you guys can see the shades. So we have 6 mattes and 4 shimmers. There's 10 shades total in the palette. I will say the pans kind of make it a little difficult to swatch, but I don't usually use my fingers for doing my eyeshadow, so this is a very rare thing. I think there's some really beautiful duochromes in here. The shades Sphinx and Starry Sky are 2 really pretty duochromes. The Starry Sky shade is like a white shifting blue, like green shade, and then Sphinx is that beautiful red-green shifting neutral kind of shadow, so you can kind of see the residue on my fingers from swatching those 2 shades. So those are gorgeous. They're definitely gonna end up on my eyes. I know it. Okay, so usually when I have to go to work, I wear like a neutral-ish kind of look, and I thought this would be the perfect palette to try out today. And I was thinking I was gonna stick to this side, but now that I think more about it, like these colors are totally my jam over here, so I think I'm gonna dip into all of these shades to create like a green eye look. I mean, can I resist a green eye look? I was literally sitting here like priming my eyes thinking like, green eyeshadow look number 223 on Karen's channel. But I'm going to grab the Sigma E45 Max, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm just going to grab like a nice amount of that, dust off my brush, and throw that in the crease. I'm going to use this to kind of buff all over my eyelid and crease. So we just got done with Labor Day weekend. I hope you guys had a fun weekend. It's always nice to have a long weekend, and I feel like Labor Day weekend always signifies like the end of summer around here. So I am very sad to see summer go. I mean, it's still decently good weather. I'm anticipating that we'll have good weather up until hopefully the end of September. And yeah, it's just the busiest month ever. I feel like most of you already know, but anyway. Also, fun fact, me and my husband are celebrating 5 years of our wedding anniversary, so that's pretty cool. I am very excited. I think this might be the longest relationship I've ever been in, because you know, some people date forever and get married, or they marry their high school sweetheart or something like that. And I don't know, I mean, I had been in some serious relationships, but I don't think I'd ever dated somebody for 5 years. So I don't know, I'm just really excited, and figured I'd share with you guys that it was our 5-year wedding anniversary coming up this month. So very excited about that. We're not going to probably be doing anything. We had a baby moon plan, but I think we're going to have to cancel that trip just because we have so much going on, and we didn't have as much going on when we booked the trip, so that's on my to-do list as well. Anyway, that shade that I used, it's definitely like a lighter grungy green. I would say I have shades similar to this with a little bit more pigmentation, but I want to go into this shade Pilbara Marble, and I think that's going to amp it up. So I need to grab a smaller blending brush. I think I'm going to go in with this one. This is BK Beauty 203. I really like these brushes from BK Beauty. I have this other one too that's like a bigger version of this. It's called a 206. If you can see, they're kind of like flat, but they also have some fluff to them. So you can almost like blend and pack at the same time with these brushes. So I really like that about these brushes. And if you guys are looking for a brush recommendation, I would say BK Beauty has some nice brushes. I know a lot of my friends here on YouTube have codes and stuff with them. I don't, but they did send me some of their brushes, and I also bought the Brick Clark bundle when that was a thing. But yeah, they have some really nice brushes. And this one just happens to be, like, this shape is just so cool. Because see, like, I just placed that color, and then I was also able to blend it with this brush. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's a one-stop shop brush, but I feel like it's a very versatile brush, and if I really wanted to, I could probably do my lower lash line with it as well. I really like this color. It's such a pretty, like, army green shade. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised. So now for the lid shade, I'm going to try that shade Sphinx that I was telling you guys about. And I'm going to need a flat brush, and I'm probably going to spray it just so I can get a good amount of pigmentation from it. I just love how YouTube has connected so many people from around the world, and like how I'm sitting here in the US, originally being from Sri Lanka, and I get to test out indie makeup from Australia. Like, that just blows my mind. Like, isn't that just wild to think about, really? Because it really is to me. I'm like, wow, that's so wild. Because Australia is nowhere near where I live. I actually have been to Australia, fun fact. And it's such a beautiful country. I would love to live there. I love the people, and I love the lifestyle. It's very chill as far as I can tell. So anyway, So that's basically the look. It's definitely like a subtle green eye look, which is perfect for me for today. But I'm gonna do the rest of my face off camera and I'll be right back to give you guys my first impression thoughts on this palette. Okay, what else is new? I'm rocking lazy girl hair right now because I don't have time to straighten and blow dry it. So it's air drying currently and we are gonna film the end of this video. So here is the eye look, and I finished up my makeup and I added Bite Beauty Harissa. That's like my new favorite lip shade that I've been rocking. I'll try and remember to link everything else on my face in the description box in case I forget. It's like the usual stuff. I have a bag of makeup packed that I can use on myself while we move, so that's the tea on that. As far as this eyeshadow palette, this is so pretty. It's definitely a little bit more subtle than what I like when it comes to my eyeshadow palettes, but this is such a easy, everyday kind of eye look. I know that's kind of cliche to say because who am I to define what is wearable, but that's kind of how I feel about it. I could definitely wear this to work, or if I was going out or whatever, or if you just like to play with fun makeup. I think this is a really fun palette. What a great way to try a new indie brand and support a small women-owned business, which I love, love, love so, so much. As far as like, do you need to run out and buy this? Of course, I don't think you should do that if you don't have the budget for it. I went through a phase when I started watching makeup YouTube where I wanted to try a lot of indie brands, and I know a lot of you are into trying new indie brands, so highly recommend giving Geologie a little follow, checking them out. I think this is a beautiful palette, but it's definitely not something that you need to go ahead and run out and buy right away, especially if it's not something that appeals to you shade-wise or pigmentation-wise. I am very happy with this eye look. I think it's very, very beautiful and subtle and gorgeous, like understated. But that is it for all of my first impression thoughts on this palette. I just want to say thank you so much to the brand for sending this my way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you interested in trying this brand, or is it something that you want to keep your eyes on? You guys know I love chatting to you in the comments, and I will see you down there. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I will see you in another video soon. Bye guys!